hearing goes wrong or something, because if it does, then we'll just take them out.
Okay. We're live, yo.
We're live.
We're live. So stop talking about everybody.
Oh, shoot.
Literally everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So it's been a while since, because we're every other Sunday now. And then
Hmm.
I couldn't make it last Sunday because, I was a slacker out partying.
Yeah, well, we took over the reins for a little bit. It was
You
fun.
did an excellent job, both of you.
Thank you, thank
Jizz.
you.
Just a little bit
Jizz.
of shenanigans, that's all.
A little
A
shenanigans.
little shenanigans. That seems right. All right,
All
what
right.
are we eating today? I forgot.
We're eating salmon, Mediterranean style salmon with couscous salad. I've got a lot of prep work done already, so we can get it flying through this.
We do like our salmon here on the
Yeah,
team.
salmon is very yummy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with making our couscous. Super easy, out of a box. Follow the instructions, right? I'm doing the whole box. Whole box is 2 cups of liquid. I always recommend do a stock. Do a stock. This way it's more flavor, right? And then on the back it says you have the option of salt, which you should put in. And then you have the option of butter or oil, which I always recommend putting in as well. I used, we have a plant-based butter, so we put that in. So get a little bit of butter flavor. Dump the box into boiling liquid, turn it off, and 5 minutes later, or 4 minutes later, you got yourself some couscous. Okay, Google, set a timer 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes.
All right,
And
so
we're starting. Yeah.
that's the couscous. That's
Wait,
going.
wait, you've got a partner there.
Oh
You
yeah,
got a do you have a sous chef today?
we have a spectating crowd today. We're
Oh, a
trying to get a
spectator.
studio live audience.
Hey, Casey.
Erin says hello.
Oh yeah, she
All
can't
right.
hear me.
No, she can't hear you. So couscous is going. We're gonna now start on the salmon. So we've got our oven on 400 degrees, nice and hot. Set this to the side. And couscous, just for anybody that wants to know, it's actually a pasta made from semolina. It's just a very, very small grain. And actually, back in the day, they used to dry it out, like in Africa and stuff, in the sun. It used to take a really long process, but obviously now everything's mechanical. And
So when I was a kid, my mother used to always make me semolina pasta.
uh huh,
Like I grew up eating it. It used to be my favorite thing ever because I loved the little tiny grains
yeah,
as a kid. It's
and it's
a
got a little nutty flavor to it, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's a good memory. Of course, I grew up in an Italian New Jersey family as well, so
That's right, Jersey strong. All right, so we're gonna season our fish up with the normal salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And we're putting it in the foil. This is just like a little foil pouch. One, it makes it nice for cleaning up. Two, it kind of keeps everything together, steams it nicely. And just makes the biggest thing is the easy cleanup. That's what I like.
How much of each are you putting?
Just a little sprinkle, as you can see. It's maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of all. Just enough
so
to cover the fish.
do you clean up too? Do you cook and clean?
Of course, Aaron. Come on. You know.
Come
you,
on. It was your
I,
chance, Tom. You could have
well,
tossed one to Shiz.
I mean, if it was like a little bit of a help, maybe I would have done that. But
Okay,
we're
fair
pretty.
enough. Fair enough. I'm always forever cleaning here in our house. Justin does all the cooking. I clean 24/7.
Maybe you can give somebody some pointers one day, like Shizuka.
Listen, honestly, Justin's like dying in the other room right now because I'm so full of baloney. And I'm
Oh, I
surprised
got
he
you.
hasn't. The only reason he hasn't run in here to correct me is because he hasn't done his hair yet today, I'm sure.
Priorities,
All right,
priorities.
let's get back to salmon. We gotta get it in the oven. So we've got seasoned the salmon, right? This one has the skin on the bottom. It's okay either way. It just happens to have it, so I left it on. It's not gonna hurt anything. We've got some nice thinly sliced up onions. Red onion is always my favorite. It's a little bit sweeter, not as pungent. Put some in there. We've got some nice fresh tomatoes chopped up. Okay. Next we have some Kalamata olives. Nothing says Mediterranean like Kalamata olives, in my opinion. I say that a lot, in my opinion. Capers, give you a nice little salty All right, that's that. We're gonna put a little bit of herb in here. I went with cilantro today. I like the flavor of cilantro.
We
You can do
have
parsley. You can do.
we've killed our cilantro, Tom. So
Oh, you did? That's not
yeah,
good.
it didn't work out.
But you can do anything. You can do your dill. You can do parsley. I think when Casey was here last week, we made it with dill. It was really yummy.
We do have a lot of dill. A lot of dill.
You started to dry it out. You said, right?
Yeah, we have it in freezer bag or like vacuum sealed bags, and then we put some in a shaker. So yeah,
Nice.
lots of stuff.
That's the way to do it. So I'm going to put, again, this is plant-based butter. You can do olive oil. You can do real butter, which is going to give us some of that yummy flavor. Okay, Google, timer off. All right, so let's get that. And that's it. We're going to wrap them up. And we are going to put them in the oven. Just want to kind of wrap your pouches nice and tight if you can. Keep that steam mainly inside. Put them on the sheet tray. And let the magic happen in the foil. So I'm curious from people watching how the sound is, because we're wearing these fancy AirPods this time because Shizuki got them for a gift. And it's weird for me to, it's like, I don't know, kind of weird.
I think the sound is good. I've been muting myself to listen to it. I haven't heard a problem. But actually, your mom's on.
Oh, okay. Mom, can you hear me? Ma! Hello!
Ma! She says the picture's a little dark, so we're good on the sound, I think. But
All right.
our picture's a little dark, so.
Well, the clouds are coming in. It's getting ready to rain a little bit.
Yeah. Welcome to Virginia Beach, right?
Exactly. Okay, Google, set a timer 12 minutes. So for the salmon, we want to set it for 12 minutes, right? We got it in the oven. We put all of our seasonings in there. Now we've got our couscous right here. Sure, Google. Okay, so you can see it's already done. 4 minutes later, you've got beautiful, fluffy couscous. You don't want to get in there with a spoon and bash it around. This is very delicate. You want to fluff it with a fork, kind of break these granules up.
Melissa says it sounds fine. Actually, Tom, I think it sounds better than ever. So good job, guys.
Oh, we did it. Week 12 or whatever it is, we got it.
Week 11.
Week 11. So what I like to do, because we're making this into a salad, right, a cold salad, so I like to put it onto a sheet tray with just some paper on it. You don't have to put the paper, but just to let it cool off a little bit quicker, get closer to room temperature, because when we put our vegetables in, it's beautiful summer vegetables, we don't want to have it cook it and make it all wilted and warped, right? We want those nice, bright, vibrant, crispy flavors. So this is just going to cool off for a little bit. Room temperature is fine. If you want to put it in the cooler, you can, but you don't have to. It'll cool off pretty quickly.
I was going to say, does it, because it's smaller, and
Yeah,
obviously you're spreading it out.
Yep. I'm just going to set this to the side here. Let it cool off for a minute.
Oh, she left.
Oh,
Oh, where'd you go?
wasn't that much fun, I guess. It's not like it's pizza. She likes pizza. That's salmon. All right, so we are going to make dressing. Dressing for the couscous salad. Oh, switching sides. Just kidding.
I think that's what's dark.
Is that why it's darker? Okay. So anyway, this is going to be like a lemony kind of dressing. We're going to go with 4 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, which is best. The old trick you could do is squish it, right? Roll it around a little bit. That helps get the juices flowing. If you have a strainer, use it. If not, use the old appendages. Works well. You just want to keep the seeds out. Nobody wants to munch on a seed, right?
There's liability issues to the broken teeth, right?
That's right. You got to keep those chiclets intact.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're looking for a nice lemony flavor. If you want to take the zest and kick it up a notch, go ahead. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. This one has no seeds in it. It's actually really nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a Meyer lemon, which doesn't have seeds in it.
We're growing lemons and limes in the backyard now too.
Oh, how are they doing?
So they're growing. I mean, they're trees, right? So it's going to take a couple of years. But it's shocking how much we actually have to stake the lemon tree up It's
Yeah,
seen tremendous growth. It's pretty great. It's awesome.
that's good. I mean, we've got good conditions for it here, and the way they make plants nowadays, they can make it grow anywhere. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we just have them in pots, right?
Oh,
So they're not in the ground
yeah,
because we're the transient kind of folks, and I like them. I want to keep them. So
and,
for now, they're good though.
and then you can transport it if you have to, or transplant it if you have to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got 4 tablespoons lemon juice. You want to do lime juice, you can. Orange juice would be good in there, but get some of that lemon in there for sure. We're going to do a tablespoon of vinegar. I always have apple cider vinegar on me. I like apple cider vinegar. You can use white vinegar if you want.
Could you
We're
use
gonna,
rice vinegar in something like this? I love rice vinegar.
you can. I like rice vinegar too. It's not as vinegary.
It's sweet.
It's more sweeter. So
Yeah,
I would do a combination of both, or just all
just to
by
cut
itself.
it
Either
a
way,
little bit.
there's no rules in cooking.
There's no rules.
So we got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Again, a better olive oil is good here, but whatever you got. Just because it's going to stay cold, we're not heating it up. We've got a couple cloves of garlic. Where's my whisk? A couple cloves of garlic.
How many did you do?
2. Well, this is more than 2 because I'm gonna. So we'll put 2 cloves of garlic crushed up. Okay. We're gonna put a teaspoon of sugar for some of that sweetness. So here's where if you had that rice vinegar, Aaron, you would probably omit this because you've got the sweetness in there already.
Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you put a little bit of sugar in there just to balance out the tarts. And then we're going to put the 4 seasonings.
Oh, where's your apron?
Pepper. I'm going to go with probably a teaspoon of each. Then we've got pretty bland pasta right now, and it's got some flavor in it, but we're going to really give it a good punch with this seasoning here. And you can take this in all kinds of directions. You want to put some cumin and chili powder in there, go ahead. You want to put something, some Indian spices, why not?
So this gives you kind of like a base dressing
Yeah,
that you can.
it's a good base.
Mhm.
And this is perfect for any, just a regular old salad, right? There's nothing better than making a fresh vinaigrette.
Yeah. I would love to
All right.
hear like folks that are watching what they're making right now, especially over the summer, because I'm always looking for good ideas.
Yes. So we are going to taste this and just make sure it tastes like dressing. We've got dressing. That's good. It's lemony. It's not, you get a little bit of everything, but it's nothing overpowering, which is going to be nice because the salad is pretty delicate too, right? It is couscous. Okay, so I already went ahead and chopped up a lot of veggies because this is, like I said, very summertime, very vegetable oriented.
Let's explain each of them.
We've got some great selections here. We've got fresh cucumber. I do the seedless. You can use anyone like we did once before. Chopped red onion, again, for that. We don't want too pungent of an onion, but if you only have white onion, throw it in there. Then we've got some cherry tomatoes. I quartered them up, so they're nice and small. You're noticing everything's very similar in the bite size, right? Because you imagine you're eating with a spoon or a fork. You don't want to have one thing overtake your salad.
I think that's the stuff people aren't thinking about, right?
Yeah.
Like that you kind of bring to my attention quite a bit is the act of actually eating things.
Yeah. I mean, here's a spoon, right? You see the size of a spoon, so you want to if you got a giant tomato or pepper on there, you're not going to get the other stuff.
No, that makes,
so that was some
sense.
Yeah. So bell pepper. I just went with the red and orange. You can go with green. You can go to any color. Again, our Kalamata olives that are sliced up. Feta cheese, one of my favorites.
Oh, Sherry Marquand is on, Tom.
What?
Sherry Marquand's on and letting us know she likes a pasta salad over the summer.
Oh, nice.
I agree. I'm a big pasta salad fan.
That is a good dish, too. I tend to go towards a lot of salads in the summer, right? Because nobody wants to cook and get the hot oven going, and it's just, they hang around. So this I didn't put on the site originally, but I had corn. We had corn on the cob last night, so I took it off, and it's just going to add a beautiful crunch into the salad. So, again, no rules. Use what you got. Stay there. Let me just rinse the hand real quick, and we'll go grab the couscous. All right, so it's kind of cooled off a little bit. You can easily touch it now, which is all we're looking for. Might need a bigger bowl.
You're not going to be able to fit all that.
This will all fit. I'm a trained professional.
Ye of little faith.
Right?
Well, this happens all the
This
time.
happens all the time. I always overfill a dish.
I can relate to that as well. But that's
Or the
why I
pot.
buy 2 of everything.
There you
See,
go.
if you buy 2 of every dish, then you can just split it.
Yeah, I guess. But then it's still the challenge of trying to get it all into one.
Yeah. Well,
So I have fresh mint also. Fresh mint is great. I don't know. It's a little sweet to me, but it's just very herby and it kind of like hides in the background. And then you get it, you're like, what was that in there? And you're like, oh, that tastes like mint. It's just very fragrant and yummy. And it goes very well with this type of salad.
you know what? We were just talking last night. So one of my favorite things in the summertime is watermelon with mint and oh my gosh, my brain. Go. What cheese did you put in there?
Feta cheese.
Yeah, with feta. Good night. That's like one of my favorite things ever. Justin and I were just talking about last night because we've got a lot of mint in the garden as well. So
Yeah, that's a very good salad. Very, very refreshing. So you can see we're gonna get this. Just mix it together. I put the dressing on top, and now we're just gonna give this a good mix and get everything happy and introducing everybody. But it just shouts summer. You know, it's just so fresh and bright.
It smells so good.
It smells delicious. And it's so fast, right? I mean, obviously I had a lot of it cut up, but the couscous is done in 5 minutes. Cool off for maybe another 3 or 4 minutes. So in maybe 10 minutes, you can have yourself a nice couscous salad.
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
All right, so I'm going to mix it a little bit more, and then I'm going to taste it, right? You always want to taste everything. Yes, we've got some seasoning in the couscous. We have some seasoning in the dressing, which is layering your seasoning, which is what you want. But we also want to taste it and make sure that we don't need to add anything else. Grab a new spoon.
It's kind of like torture watching you just, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
That's pretty darn perfect. So we're going to leave that. And that's only going to get better as time goes on, right? Because all those flavors are going to start to come together. And they're going to start, going into the couscous a little bit. And the vegetables will break down and release some of their juices a little bit. That's going to be good stuff.
I bet that makes an excellent leftover too.
Yes.
Right. So bring it to the office tomorrow and I'll let you know.
Okay. I can do that. Because we will be in our new office.
We will be 900 Granby Street. Come visit us. Well,
come visit.
We're almost. I mean, you can come visit. Just ignore the boxes. There's still a lot of boxes. We're almost.
There are a lot of boxes.
We're getting there.
But it's coming along.
Yeah.
We've got another couch now.
Yep. Got another couch. We got 6 chairs to put together.
Okay, Google. How much time is on the timer?
There's 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Oh man, 1 minute and 19 seconds. Let's talk.
So 1 minute and 19 seconds. I got a lot to say. Don't you worry about it. It's a lot longer than people realize. I did not realize that till I worked in radio. How long 60 seconds was.
Actually, what was that?
Sorry, that was my. I can't.
Somebody
turn
wants
off,
to buy a house.
I can't turn off the messages. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, somebody does want to buy a house. Actually, that person that texted. Melissa actually just said if you're looking to go gluten-free for this salad you made, you can make it with quinoa instead.
Yeah, very good idea. Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah. So, 60 seconds is a lot longer than I think people think.
Well, I could tell you how my day went today. It was very good, actually. We had a wonderful referral agent that I put with one of my friends in Columbus, Ohio, and it made me thinking about friends and family and people that are watching this, for everybody that maybe they don't realize that we can help you in any state because we've got amazing connections and agents all around. And just reach out, right?
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about that, and we're actually a very big referral team. And
okay,
so I think the nice thing about that is we can help stay involved too. So,
exactly. That's exactly what I told them. I said, she's there on the forefront, but I'm always in the background,
right,
helping along and making sure the transaction goes how we would want it to go if we were here in Virginia Beach.
I'm showing off, Tom. You can't see, but I got a fancy mask in a couple of weeks ago. Disco. So this is for some special events we got coming up that I'm going to go to, I think. And I wanted a little something nice, but I also want to take care of my fellow human beings. So there's that.
That's so awesome.
Look at these. Come on, zoom in here. Enough disco for one day. Look at that beautiful salmon.
That does look good. Salmon's so quick.
All right, so it is very quick because you don't want to overcook it. That's the thing. People think that's probably the biggest thing that happens when people are like, "Man, your salmon was good. What'd you do different?" I never get it that way. I'm like, just don't overcook it.
I have to tell you my secret salmon trick for not overcooking. I don't know if I've ever told you that before.
No. What's the secret salmon trick?
It's a cold oven.
Oh.
25 minutes.
And then what do you do?
Start in a cold oven and then kick it up to 425, and that's it. Nothing else.
Okay. There you go, people.
It's been awesome.
Secrets are out.
Yeah. It's been awesome.
All right, so we're going to plate up. Look at this beautiful couscous. It's so fresh and bright.
We're at 21 minutes right now, folks. So this is such an easy dish to make.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I mean, we kind of did a lot of it in front of you. Yes, I chopped some of the vegetables up, but you could have done that while we were chatting, and you could have done it, so maybe add 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
30 minutes, you've got a great meal all said and done.
Well, and I'm like you, Tom. I like to have all my ingredients all cut up and ready to go beforehand because I think it just makes everything so much easier. But yeah, like you said, an extra 10 minutes, like whatever.
Well, because then you're not just rushing around like a crazy person trying to find everything. You know you have it or you don't have it, right? Which is really nice. All right, so we're going to take that. We'll set it right on top.
My goodness. Oh, your mom says she always overcooks. So, yep, I do a cold oven. You put it in a cold oven, 425 for 25 minutes. That's it. But I do the foil like Tom did.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I only do a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. I don't do anything else. But obviously, I think you could do all this too.
So a little bit of green onion gives you that nice, fresh, mild onion bite. And then I've got a little bit of our cilantro chopped up still, just to give you, again, that fresh herbiness. And there we have our dish of the day, Mediterranean salmon with couscous salad.
That looks amazing. Amazing. I love it. That's awesome.
It really is easy. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say, but I think people will be able to make this one pretty simply and enjoy it. And it's perfect for summertime.
Yeah, I mean, just get those fresh ingredients that are out everywhere. And I mean, honestly, I've been driving by a lot of these farm stands that are open back up. And such an easy stop to make and shop local, but not go into the big stores where everybody is. And some people have masks under their chins and, they're too close. So stop at a farm stand, throw your mask on and grab some fresh veggies. What's available now locally?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is all right out of the garden, even if you're growing one. I mean, this is all in season.
I love it. In fact, you know what? You just reminded me. My client's not back yet, and he's got that garden I got to take care of. We already took care of the zucchini the other day. I think Justin's
left?
Oh man, Justin's got about 5 pounds of zucchini we got out of there the other day. So, Ethan, if you're watching, I'm going by the garden again before you get here.
Gonna raid your garden. Maybe some zucchini bread. That'd be yummy.
Well, we have so much zucchini. We probably hook that up. But awesome guys. You got a big day planned for the rest of the day?
I've got my ribs that are cooking outside.
I saw that.
Spur of the moment went and bought. So that's going to finish up in about another hour and a half. And then I have some showings to get to later on for some folks. And it should be a good day. Yeah,
it is a good day to go see some houses. Actually, the market started picking back up again. We're seeing a little more come on the market, but here's the problem, right? We all know this. There's still 10 agents waiting outside with their clients when you show up to the house. So, and that's because record low interest rates. Interest rates, we've seen them not go up, and they fluctuate daily, and, it all depends on a lot of different things. But, man, it's an amazing time to buy a house and sell a house.
It's like a house buffet out there with all the people waiting to get in.
It's nuts. I mean, for anybody that's thinking about, downsizing or what we like to call right-sizing, maybe even, or upsizing, whatever, and selling their current home, it's crazy. You won't have the stress like you normally do. It's going to sell right away. You're going to probably have multiple offers, and you're going to get more than you ever thought you did. And if you're not sure what you can get, just let us know. We'll tell you. So, crazy.
That's true. No obligations, right? Just find out what's
Never. We're like the least stressful, pushing kind of agents. So, all right. Well, have a good one. Congrats and good luck on those showing dishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys are going to be eating good today. All
Yes,
right.
I'm ready.
Talk to you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye, guys.